Did you see that little push right at the end where she pushed the stairs in ever so slightly, like that much? That right there is the difference between a newbie RVer and one that's been on the road for 3 months. Wouldn't you agree?
You told me that was necessary a couple days ago, and so I'm like, okay.
All right, so welcome to Switch It Up. We really do appreciate you being here. Sheila, we are slowly packing up. We're getting ready to hit the road. Where are we going and what happened? And let's give them an update.
Well, I'm looking at this beautiful view of Utah, and we got to see some amazing things in Utah.
We did.
It's kind of sad. I love this state.
This state's a good state. I'm just going to say that right now. Hold on. Let me. Yes, this state is an amazing state.
Yes.
And we've really enjoyed it. So where did we go first?
Zion.
What was your favorite part? Well, we didn't get to do as much as we wanted there because we really didn't understand the gravity of how wonderful Zion was.
Yes. So we were there just a couple of days, and one day it was not the greatest weather. But that Zion National Park.
So that goes right up to the top of the list of coming back.
Yes. So far, that's my favorite national park we've been to.
So then we left there and we actually took a ride and boondocked in the middle of this weird BLM land.
Yes,
but we woke up to something beautiful.
Yes, it was beautiful. Yeah, but it felt like we were out in the middle of nowhere, which we were.
We were. Yeah. And then we loaded up and we came to where we are now, which we're getting ready to leave, and that is Moab.
Yeah. We did some fun things here.
You saw the video with going in the Jeep, which was amazing, but wait until you see this next part. So I want you guys to enjoy this video. Utah, you've moved into our hearts.
Yes.
Maybe not at 115 degree weather that they talk about, but in the cooler temperatures. Yes. You're in there, you're right in there. So enjoy this, roll the footage, and at the end, you might get a little bonus, but you got to make it all the way to the end. Because I don't have anywhere to put this footage, but to me, it spoke to me. We drove an hour.
No. You're talking about that bonus footage. I'm talking about the sunset view by the Colorado River.
The sunset,
was
yes.
amazing.
Okay. We're going to give all the video away.
Okay.
Roll the intro, but yeah, enjoy. We're going to finish packing up. We're going to head on our next adventure while you enjoy Utah. Sheila's doing a walk around. Roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
That part is they pull in on each other.
Are you going to work or not work? Need to put them.
Probably one of the best bike rides I have ever done in my whole entire life.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, man, this is definitely, I don't even better way to go.
It is beautiful. It's just, I don't even think, you can't even capture this all on camera. There's no way to even determine what this even looks like.
Oh,
You got water, stream, beauty.
yeah, this is probably one of the most beautiful places we've been so far. Definitely best bike ride ever.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
You with everyone else?
Listen if we can put them together.
Put them over there. One thing we've learned, the only way to go is electric bike.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I have a couple of friends that could do it the other way, but I'm not one of them.
No, we are not one. Best decision.
So you live in the dream. You should see it through
Regular
someone else's side.
Apparently we need waiters. You know what would happen is we get here with the waiters on, and then you would sit there and go, oh, it'll be all right. And the water would be like up to my chest, and I'd have to worry about being flooded out or something.
Running out of time for so long. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, Sheila, you're missing out.
Shut up.
Look at all that you're missing out on.
Hello, hello, Leah. Hope I got the time to tell you. Hello, 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 Leah. Hello, Leah. No wonder you got a pure heart, kind of honesty that will always stay. Don't ever let him bring you down. What a terrible thing to say. Trembling across my fingers out of sight. Hello, 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 Leah. I was lost inside a maze of night. Hello, hello, hello.
All right, we're finishing up a little boondocking before we're heading off to our next adventure about another 2 hours away here in Utah. And I had to get up here because it was cloudy yesterday. But look at the views of where we are boondocking. The highway, actually I-70 is over there, so we're actually off the highway a little bit. Sheila found this on Camp Pendium. She said, oh, it's a one-night stop, we'll just, stay there. But look at this. If we could have time, we could take our bikes and go off and look. This is beautiful. Like, it's like we're on the edge of a canyon. I'll hold you up. Absolutely amazing. It's times like this though, I wish I had my drone. Oh my goodness. I could fly all the way over there. I gotta get the drone, peeps. Like, comment, subscribe. Gosh, this was a good stop. The road is rough coming in here. It's like all washboarded out, but amazing night's sleep. We woke up to some snow and it all is gone now, but golly, this is just beautiful. Amazing. All right, let's go.
We used to hang around town pretty late. I spent the week thinking about our next date. It was easier than
I just mopped that floor.
Sheila, that's part of the process, is throwing the shoes down so we can leave for this.
No,
Yes, it is.
lacing them up is part of the process, not throwing them down.
It's part of the process.
Sheila doesn't understand theatrics and making a video. We're going on a hike. It's early. Going on a hike.
I don't think I understand.
And she just mopped the floor. She mopped the floor. I threw the shoes down to get cinematic effect on a video, and she is like not having it.
They don't understand the struggle.
We're going on a hike. Where are we going?
A delicate arch hike.
Why is it delicate? It's rocks.
Well, it is very sandy. I don't know.
I don't know
Maybe
either.
It's delicate.
Can't see us.
Guess we'll find.
We went blacked out. All right, we're gonna go find the arch thing, the screensaver. Today's screensaver day.
It is the screensaver day. Yes.
Okay.
In a theatrical way, we're gonna go.
We're going to see the screensaver.
Oh yeah. It's too early for that.
Coffee. I need coffee. Truck shut off.
Because it's a dramatic day.
I am filming.
Well, that typically makes sense that it's warmer in the sun.
Shut up.
Just saying.
Sarcasm starts early this morning.
You know, I spend so much of my day just waiting on you and your theatrics to get in the car. So there's where the sarcasm comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go already? It'll be noon before we get there.
I say the crowds are bad. Well, we made it to the trail, dear. What's a tip that we can tell them about parking? Get here early?
Get here early. Or we could have parked farther away if we would have thrown our bikes in the back and we could have rode our bikes to the
Yeah, if it's full
trailhead.
here, this is your tip. A mile away, there's another viewpoint. If you had your bikes, you could park there and then bike over to get in this parking lot.
But we were just patient enough,
And
waited, and somebody
boom.
was leaving. It worked out.
now how far are we walking?
I think 1.5 miles one way.
Did you bring snacks?
I did. I got the backpack. Like Dora.
We got snacks. Got Dora the Explorer. She doesn't speak, do you speak Spanish?
Just enough to order some water.
And probably say a cuss word. Can you say
No.
cuss words in Spanish?
No, that's not. I don't know any
You have to
cuss
know.
words in Spanish.
My wife is a very innocent person. She doesn't really,
That's not true.
well, I mean, very sweet.
Well, thanks, babe. You called me sarcastic this morning. And
You
now
are sarcastic.
I'm sweet and sassy.
You're kind of like, what are those candies where they're sour and sweet at the same time? One minute they're slapping you around, the next minute they're hugging you. You're like one of those candies. Oh, we got a long walk, and I'm out of shape. But they say this is a medium walk.
Yes.
Mediocre, medium.
I did find one that's advanced if you'd want to.
No, gosh, see, there's levels. You always push that level. That's the salty part of you.
No, that's my let's go see adventure side of me.
I like adventure, but all right, I got to put the camera down. I'm gonna smack somebody in the head on this bridge.
Yeah, that'd be bad. That's a long ways away.
Oh my gosh. I look up this hill. That's a long ways.
I told you it was a mile and a half.
I know, but you're going up a rock. They look like a bunch of ants up there. You know, like ants coming out of a molehill, like an ant hill. That's what it looks like. No joke, huh?
It's no joke.
It's not like it's a horrible walk. It's just a real consistent grade up. I see all ages doing this thing. 70s, 80s, parents, pregnants, 5-year-old, 50-year-olds out of shape from Kansas. I see them all.
Maybe we should start
It's gonna be
so we can see more.
It's gonna be our Rocky moment here in a minute. We're almost to the top.
Yeah, then the hard part starts, they say.
What?
Yeah.
Then the hard part. Oh gosh. Sheila's shed another layer of clothes. By the time we're up here, I might not be able to shoot any video with her, except for like black blurbs. It gets warmer as you go up. We started at like 38 degrees. But as you exercise, they say it warms you up.
Almost going to be 60 by noon.
I know. It's not horrible. Just consistent walk. I knew this was coming. I was sitting there thinking, I think she went the wrong way. Who needs guardrails? Nobody needs guardrails. You don't need no stinking guardrails. You need some guardrails. I found the people.
Oh, there they are. Hurry, there's no people back there.
We found the screensaver, didn't we, dear?
We did. And we're having a snack. So Todd should be happy.
I got a snack. This is the reward. I got today's snack is sponsored by no one, but it is cheddar cheese by Austin. I think it's probably a gas station type, or is it a?
No, I bought a whole pack.
Oh, she bought a whole pack.
A whole.
I know that's important. Even though we're standing here at one of the most iconic things in the United States, it is beautiful. We have this beautiful side to see, and then you combine it with that.
It's pretty amazing.
It is amazing. Was it worth the hike?
Yes, absolutely.
It was worth the hike. Because it is total 360 degree landscaping.
And then you can see the small mountains over there.
That's pretty cool.
Go ahead. Where are they going?
They're exploring.
We are exploring.
I think all the years of roofing has totally just destroyed my sense of what's safe.
Until you run into spider crabs.
Spider crabs kill me, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
dead. If I see a spider crab, it's all over. I cry like a baby.
But you're fine.
I'm fine. I'm
Right
fine.
here.
Right here, yeah. Look, I think I've done deciphered this. They've been trying to figure out this for years. So at least 2,000. So here's the thing. You got Phil, and I think that's Charlie. So Phil and Charlie. Phil is the oldest son. Charlie's brother, younger, about 3-4 years. They were in charge of bringing all these sheepdog thingamabobs that used to roam the earth down here in for the night. Because Dad, he was just, well, honestly, he was a drunk. Phil was the favorite. And they just went out one day and they got in this big discrepancy because they were trying to figure out who had, the biggest horns and which one they were going to bring in. Long story short, the two of them got in this big, huge fight out in the field, right? And they ended up settling it literally by what they did was they each tried to find the one with the biggest horns, and then they would run those sheepdogs into each other until one passed out. And that was a story of what happened in this petroglyph. So Phil went on to inherit this whole land in the arches. So this is actually Phil's arches. It's the name, rest of the story, just so you know. So just so you know, I'm not making this up. This was Phil's house right here. So this was Phil's house. That's, well, unfortunately, when Charlie lost, he had to live in the shed with a couple of the big horned sheepdog things. This is Phil's house. Ain't much to look at, but there wasn't a lot of trees around here to build this thing. It did take them a while. In case you're wondering, yes, Sheila did leave me alone. So she went to the restroom and left me to tell the story here. I'm glad to shoulder that burden. It's a very pretty place though. In case you're wondering, yes, they were short people back then. See, this was the corral they kept the sheepdogs in. See, so none of this is made up. This is the honest truth. And I take it upon myself very seriously to tell you this stuff because this history, some of you guys might never make it here. You need to know this history. It is beautiful. And this hike was a little over 3.5 hours. Now I gotta go find Sheila and continue the rest of our adventurous day.
I just simply went down there to the restroom and then I came back up and I read this little historical marker and I'm wondering what crap you just gave our SwitchItUp
I didn't
crew.
give them any crap. I gave them historic relevance.
Did you tell them that it was the Wolf family that lived there?
No, I told them it was Phil and Charlie.
It wasn't.
And they
Phil
had
and
this
Charlie.
big fight. They were
It was-
brothers.
Nope, it was
They had this,
Fred.
no.
It was Fred and John, actually.
Well, I kind of like those names better, but Phil and Charlie, they're the ones that got in this fight, and
No.
they had to settle the dispute with their drunk dad.
No, John had a
And-
Civil War leg injury and he moved out here and he settled on this 100 acres.
Don't fill them with this mythical.
There's a small one-room cabin.
No,
lived there
Phil.
for a decade.
Phil lived in the big one. Charlie lived in the small one because he lost the dispute.
What small one? One was a horse corral.
Well, no, there's another one on the backside. See, Sheila comes back. She comes with these falsehoods.
Oh, yeah, that-
We got to go. What are we doing the rest of the day? Do you know yet?
I think we'll get the bike out.
Oh, hopefully.
No, I feel good. You want to go again? Want to go on another
No.
hike? There's
I'm
a
done.
hike just up around the road called
Done.
Devils.
I'm done, Sheila.
Devils. You're not doing the Devils.
No more devils.
Okay, what about there's one? called
No,
Garden
Sheila.
of Eden.
No.
We could go look at
I've
that
got to
one.
go get in the truck and sit in air conditioning.
Why don't you take your coat off?
I got to get away from you. Sheila has us on a drive about. I guess a bunch of movies have been shot out in this area. But you've got the crazy ground, cactuses and trees, and then we're in a place called Castle Rock Valley, I think. You got the dynamics of having the snow, and then you turn around and you have this. It's like you're dealing in like this weird ecosystem. It's crazy and quiet.
We used to hang around town pretty late. I spent the week thinking about our next day. It was easier then, so much easier then. Or like that time I
This is
picked
very
you up
pretty.
outside of school. Said, screw my dad, I make my own rules. It was easier then, so much easier then. Take me back to those easy summer.
Look at how fast that river goes.
Oh, I'm glad we didn't kayak it. No wonder there's whitewater rafting. We would definitely need some rafts.
I'm thinking those floats you put in our kayaks, and then we put
No.
get smaller kayaks, like
No.
the little whitewater kayak. We take flip over lessons, get some helmets. Yeah, sounds like a great idea, Sheila. If I can't buy a Jeep, I'm getting a whitewater kayak. Oh, the sun's gonna be beautiful in just a little bit.
This is how we're ending our day. Colorado River. This is beautiful.
Take me back to those easy summer days when we stopped at nothing, babe. Yeah, we stopped at nothing, baby. They couldn't take us, they couldn't change us, they couldn't catch us if they tried. Now we didn't care at all about winter or spring or fall. We felt so alive, and girl, we were thriving on kisses and sunshine and mischief. Yeah, we had one of those things.
Maybe we can give accurate information just one time if we read the thing first.
She's not funny. She thinks she's funny.
No, I'm just saying. I'd
No,
like to give
you're not
people
funny.
accurate information.
Yeah, we're going to read the information board first. Okay, so where are we?
Newspaper rock.
Okay, we have driven.
It's like,
We went ahead and drove for you, our loyal Switch crew.
don't let him fool you. He wanted to come out and.
I did want to see this. Well, right here, in interpreting these figures on the rocks, scholars are undecided as to their meaning or have yet to decipher them.
That does not.
This means-
That does not mean.
This means that I got a story to tell you.
Okay.
Let me go read this real quick. Sheila's really struggling right now because she can't figure out the story.
No.
That's good that I'm here
Oh.
because it's time for Todd's history lesson. And I'm getting ready to tell you the absolute truth behind Story Rock.
What?
Newspaper rock that has a story. Are you
You're
ready?
gonna tell the absolute.
I'm going to
truth?
tell you the reason. No, they cannot decipher this, but I think after staring at this for the last 15 minutes,
I'm sure scholars have spent more than 15 minutes here.
but they're not as smart as me. There's a story here,
This is where I.
and it's developed over thousands of years, but
close
it was
my-
really, really in a short amount of window, like a time. You ready? You ready?
I just can't wait.
Pull Pull up a chair, kids. All right, here we go. It is apparent to me. Are you listening?
Yes.
It is apparent to me that this all started with an alien.
Oh no.
Yeah, because up there, it's the you see up there, that's like the tallest one, right? So the alien had the key. He had the key to everything. And he put it up there. He goes, I am here. I have the key. So he puts his key up there. And then somebody comes along and they're just like, what's the key? What's the meaning of life?
Here comes another family.
This family needs to hear this. So it's like, what's the key? What's the meaning of life? And the alien is there. So they come out every day and they couldn't talk real well. So they used pictures. And so
You can talk real well. What do you mean?
well, they had their own language, but I'm saying obviously they couldn't write an alphabet, otherwise we wouldn't be drawing these crazy pictures. They were like, they saw it in the beginning, so one person was like, oh, this is important. So he comes and he draws a circle to remember to come back to here. All right, so that's how it starts. So through the course of time, they were like, they'd come out and they'd study, and then they'd put down, well, we went on a hunt today. And then they put the little tracks of where they hunted and what they hunted, and you had bears and you had birds and things. But then one day, a Bigfoot showed up. You can see that right there. See the scary monster down over here? He's a scary monster. That's actually a Bigfoot. Did you see the scary monster? He's right there. And that Bigfoot became the teacher to the tribes. Right there. You see him? He's right there. Scary Bigfoot monster. He became the teacher, and he taught them the arts and crafts on how to hunt, how to make the very first wheel. See the wheel up there? So he was advancing the civilization. It's actually amazing. Taught them how to hunt flying squirrels that were up over there. And all they were doing was just
It looks like a wheel.
keeping track of everything. It does look like a wheel.
Look at those footprints. That footprint looks like a leprechaun.
It all comes down to that. That's what it comes down to. There's the story. Simple story. It's not even hard.
A goat.
See?
Where's that? It just all comes out of your head, just from nowhere.
No, this is the truth. It's
No, don't.
there's now the ladder.
No.
Look, you don't believe me? There's aliens right there. Let me show you. Now I'm no scholar, but that there, those are
That
aliens.
one looks like Bigfoot. That one by
That's the big alien,
Yeah.
he was the
It
first.
looks like Dorian's.
and then you can see
It looks like
aliens.
Dorian's foot. And that one right there looks like my foot. And that one looks like a wagon barrel, like a wheel.
You know why they stopped writing on this rock?
Let's go.
Because we took their land from them.
No, they advanced so much they no longer needed to do this.
Huh.
They moved on to like mental telepathy.
Oh, we're back to the aliens.
Well, I mean they developed the people.
We didn't take the land from the
No,
aliens.
the
That is
Bigfoot,
We're not
everyone-
we don't communicate the same language.
The Bigfoot went away because he was just part of the group, so that he finally went back up with the alien ship after his
Oh.
work here was done.
He's got really long toes. That Bigfoot does.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So some of these were Bigfoot tracks, but some of them were actually tracks from bears. But that's the reason there's so many big feet on this whole thing.
Well, what's interesting is, did you notice the feet have 6 toes?
Well, some do. Some have 4. Just depends on, I guess.
The average has 6. That's 6 toes, 6 toes, 6 toes. 6 toes.
Well, they were genetically modified from the aliens being here for a while. There was that problem. Pretty soon they weeded out a toe. This is actually pretty cool. but it is pretty cool. But you can see the story, right?
No. No, I'm still trying to figure it out. Thanks for your insight, though. Appreciate it.
The people in these big outfits with the horns on their head, they were trying to mimic the Bigfoot, trying to be their friend.
They look pretty scary, and they only have 3 fingers.
Well,
3 fingers, 6 toes.
that deer, though, that thing is a Boone and Crockett deer. I bet it's got, look at how long those things, He's got 1, 2, 3.
Well, yeah, but you can see the arrow
It's
that's
an 8.
being shot.
Yeah, he's an
into him.
8-point buck, but I bet
He's
those
being shot.
tines on that thing are Boone Crockett 250s plus.
Ugh. So what's the deal with all the circles? Why are there so many circles?
Well,
Todd?
start out with 1 circle just so they remember to come back. It's like claiming their territory. After that, it's just like crop circles, because aliens require crop circles to be worshipped. So they would do the crop
So
circles
you're
just
saying
so they
that the aliens did this, not the
No, the
Native
people-
American
the Native American people did it because they were worshiping the aliens because of the education that they were getting from them. The Bigfoot were just servants of the aliens.
You've lost your loving mind.
If you look at this, it's true. They taught them how to hunt. They can't draw a frickin' picture, and they're using bows, but yet they can make a bow and shoot an animal. Sheila,
Come on, Todd.
gosh, I could do this all day. This is just brilliant. That one looks like a satellite up there. See the one right over there? Look at that.
You mean next to the other Bigfoot with 6 toes and the ladder person?
Looks like a satellite. It all started with that one up there, all of them. That was the first one. The key to the world, to civilization.
I sure hope you're going to edit that out.
No way. This is the longest video ever. If you made it to this is just bonus footage.
We're not. I'm going to learn how to
This is
edit.
gonna be this will be just for you. If you hung around to the end of this video to see this bonus footage of the history,
I feel really bad for them.
there's so much truth here. You could see the big feet. All right. Thanks for tuning in, watching, subscribing. It is weird to see aliens on this wall, though.
Stop. There's no alien on this wall.
We're out.